weight loss surgery world. How is everybody doing today? Today is, what is today's date? 2017. I am Melody, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I got my weight loss surgery back in 2015. We're gonna go over stats and then we will chat. My highest weight was 245, and then after kids I lost 20 pounds, 25 pounds. After kids, and I got to 220, and I had like a personal trainer, I had nutritionists, and I would only lose 10 pounds, and I had the most difficult time losing weight. And then my youngest son was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and then everything went downhill from there. For a good 10 years, I was 220, and I stayed at that weight for a good 10 years. And one day the doc says you need to do something with your weight, and I couldn't do it on my own. So I sought help, and the help I found after my insurance denying it, I was able to go to a Lighter Me in Tijuana, Mexico, and I was able to pay $4,600 to get the surgery done, compared to like $20,000 out here in the US. And so I found a lighterme.com through some recommendations through some Facebook groups who other people had surgery with. Did some research with them and for them and about them and all that stuff, and I was able to talk to people from the representatives for Lighter Me, and they turned out to be the choice that I decided to go with. So I had weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico, and I know a lot of you asked for the price, so it was $4,600 at the time. I think it is kind of still the same price, I think. And we drove out that way. I had some friends drop me off at the border. A Lighter Me picked me up on California side of the border, and then drove me through with several other Lighter Me patients in the van. So they were like the hospital transportation team, and they were amazing, funny, and so very cool. You'll have to look at some of my previous videos on this channel. So, starting weight, 220. Pre-op diet, I got down to 208. I don't recommend the pre-op diet as a normal diet. The pre-op diet actually is to help shrink the liver, and I was very worried about my liver because I had a really fatty liver. So I was very strict on myself. I was stuck to the rules, and I lost 20 pounds. I got down to about 208. I was very excited to be at that weight. I'd never been that weight in 15 years. I hadn't been, oh gosh, it was longer than that, I think. I hadn't been that weight in a very long time. And I had the surgery July 2nd, 2015. Today I am down to 240. I have been at 240 for a whole flippin' year. My body has decided not to lose any more weight. I had gotten down to 135, but I range anywhere between 137 to 140, and it's been like that for a whole year. I believe it's because I picked up my carb intake, and my carb intake allows me to stay at a maintenance weight. If I wanted to go back to being really extremely disciplined, I can do a reset. And what a reset is a pouch test. And what you do is you start with your like pre-op diet, the 3-day liquid. So you go for 2 days full on complete liquid diet. You don't have any foods. It's not healthy to do that, but if you want to kind of like reset your sleeve. Oh, and by the way, I had the gastric sleeve, hence the name Sleeve Demel. Anyway, I thought I'd mention that if you asked. But I'm thinking about doing a pouch reset. We'll see. I am having a hard time mentally getting myself there right now. My youngest son that was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer recently passed in January of this year, January 8th. And so I am trying to find other ways to cope instead of eating. I do eat sweets. I do eat a little bit of carbs. Every now and then I'll have a bite of cake or a cupcake, but I don't indulge in any of that stuff at all. I am extremely happy staying at 140. My ultimate goal has always been 120 to 125. So what I am doing now, how is Sleeved Mal 2015 now? I daily vlog on my other channel at Mom's Vlog 80, so I'm there all the time so you can see how I'm doing over there, but I wanted to give you guys an update on how I'm doing now. Like I said, I want to lose another 20 pounds, but it seems like my body just decided to stop losing weight. I'm really happy at being where I'm at. I'm very confident in myself. I was never confident in myself. I remember back in the day when I was heavy, how extremely depressed I was. Extremely depressed. And I'm totally a new and different person. I am not, I am depressed due to the loss of my son, but it's not like consuming me like it was before. And before my son was still alive. So it's completely different attitude. It really is. And so I use the gym. My husband, and I restarted going back to the gym. We were on medical leave from the gym, so we just started going back to the gym. And I've been using the gym as a coping mechanism. I go and I blast some music in my ears and I do weights. I've been doing some weightlifting. I've been doing a lot of weightlifting. And I still have skin. Some people don't understand that skin will always be there. Once it's there, and even if you tighten it up, because I can get rid of the skin and just kind of move it, and you'll see all that. Look at that muscle, man. Whew. I've been really working out. I'm really impressed with myself. I'm not trying to be all cocky or anything, but I'm very happy what I've been doing. But some people don't understand that this skin will always be there. It's not extreme. It has bounced back, but I still have the bat wings, and my stomach is very loose with the skin. So I try to hide it all the time with tightenings, clothing that tightens around my belly. But I am happy. I am truly happy at what my body is doing. I have a cup of coffee every day, and that one cup of coffee helps me keep a regular bowel movement. I remember talking about on how constipated I always was because of the intake of protein, but due to putting fiber in my diet, as well as having a cup of coffee every day, it moves my system along, and it's been working absolutely wonderful. And so I have been really getting into the fitness realm. I have been walking a lot more. I have problems with my upper thigh and my quad area, right here in my quad. I pulled it. Oh, here's the thing too. I rejoined up with a softball team. I am playing softballs every Tuesday now. So that gives a little bit of boost of exercise once a week, which is great. It's something that has been positively poured into my spirit to make me feel a whole lot better. I do try to get out and about as much as I possibly can, because being at home is what is causing me to eat more than I don't want to. Also being more depressed than I don't want to be. So I'm using coping mechanisms. I'm not using food anymore as a coping mechanism. I'm using the gym. I'm going out. I have my dog, who's a therapy dog. I go out and throw my ball, her ball. I'll take her on a walk. I just have to get out of the house, because if I just sit here, and I've done it, I will just eat and pretty much eat unhealthy things. However, I am addicted to mushrooms. Speaking of food, I love mushrooms. Has anybody here ever been like hated one type of food, but now are totally addicted to? I used to absolutely despise and hate the taste and the texture of mushrooms. But recently, within the last 6 months, suddenly I'm in love with mushrooms, and I cook it almost practically every day. I saute it in less fattening butter, real butter, no salt, unsalted butter, with some minced garlic, and I saute it, and oh, it's just heaven to me. I love making stuffed mushrooms, which is really high in fat, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not going down to where I actually want to be. But, however, I am enjoying the superfood mushrooms, which has been great. I do have some candy every now and then. My teeth can't handle candy, so I don't do a lot of candy. I don't have a lot of chips. Chips were my addiction. Every now and then I'll have a few chips and then I'm good. My restriction is absolutely amazingly great. I love my restriction. Every now and then, especially during the time of the month, my restriction, it gets loosened. I don't get it. My mind cannot comprehend the concept of how suddenly I don't have as much as restriction during the time of the month, because I feel like I am eating 3 times more than I normally do. Right now, I can eat, I wish I had an example. I can eat maybe this much right now and be like completely full. I can eat like 6 bites of tonight I ate like 6 bites of black beans. They're high in protein, by the way, seasoned black beans. And I got extremely full. But during my time of the month, I'm eating way more, triple that. So I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Any body science gurus out there, please let me know on why there's less restriction during the time of the month. I don't get it. I'm like, I still have the same size stomach. How am I eating more? My appetite's picked up. I'm eating a whole lot more. I want to eat chocolate. I want to eat everything unhealthy under the sun. Freaking women and their curse. I'm just saying. Dumbest curse ever. So anyway, I am doing really well right now. I am using my grief periods. I will go work out, and as soon as I sit down and I put some like new age music on to calm me down, as soon as I had that rush, almost every single time from working out, I actually had a moment of just sobbing and tears and grieving. And it's really been a healthy way for me to grieve. And it's really helped me in a positive way. I'm actually looking at life more in a positive way. It hurts. The loss of your own child hurts. It hurts so much. Every single day I'm hurting. And I have to find something to do to pull me out. If I didn't, I would probably be laying in bed, not caring about life, just eating whatever I want, start gaining weight again, all this other stuff. If I didn't get out and do something, I probably would totally backtrack and be in the same position I was before. So I am working my tush off to be where I want to be. And I know muscle gains more weight, so I am fluctuating between 137 and 140. I know I'm not losing weight, but I'm also not gaining weight, so this is a good thing. So leave the questions down below. What do you guys want to hear from me? I know I'm rarely ever here, but I just went over to the channel to check to see how the comments were. I looked back and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really been that long since I've posted a video on this channel. I apologize. I am such a slacker. I hope that I'm able to get the time to be able to post more videos for you guys. I do, and I keep promising you guys this, and in my mind, I have good intentions that I do want to share with you some recipes and share with you how my life status is, but I do have a daily vlog at Mom's Vlog 80 on my other channel that I'm always posting anyway, so that takes up a lot of my time. I'm really busy on my other channel. I'm growing that channel extremely well. I do want to start doing some exercises on this channel instead of posting it on that channel. I do want to post my exercises here. What do I do as exercises? Strength training. I do a lot of weight training. When it comes to cardio, I am not there yet. I am so not there yet. I have a hard time catching my breath, and I don't think it's asthma, but I used to have an albuterol inhaler when I was younger. So I have a hard time with cardio. However, I stick with low cardio but higher weights. So I'm trying to build these puppies up, and I do a lot of abs. So I do a lot of more strength training, which is very, very, very healthy for my mind up here. It really helps me so much. So that's it for now. Please leave any questions down below. If you have any questions, come visit me and say hi to me on Mom's Vlog 80 as well. You are more than welcome to say hi. I don't hide my weight loss surgery from anybody if anybody asks. So It is out there, out in the public. I am a very big advocate for weight loss surgery if you do it right, and you follow by the rules. I don't like it when people waste insurance's money and then don't even follow the rules and go back to it the way they were. They don't even care about their bodies that much. That it's not the easy way out. It takes work, it takes dedication, and it takes discipline. Learn to discipline yourself. And I am a huge advocate for weight loss surgery. I see how well my successes are, and I want to help others to be successful too. So I hope I'm able to be able to inspire you in your weight loss journey as well. So we will see you guys all next time, whenever that is. I hope to see you guys in the comments below. Let me know you guys are watching this, and if you're new here as well, let me know if you're new and you just started coming across my channel. I love you guys so much. We'll see you guys all next time. Ciao, bye.